We've owned La Forge now for only 4 months, but as you can see, renovations have continued at an incredible rate. The primary items have now all arrived, except for the cooker, which won't come until March, but there are plenty of things to be getting on with, especially as we have changed our minds about a few things. One of which being the block and tackle idea. So block and tackle's gone up. It's a shame it's so up high, you can't see it really. Not sure. I think the rope and the block look good, but I think the rope is too hefty for the lantern. We'll see. What was that?
Looking at every shot in this house is off my bottom.
Is it off your bottom? Yeah. So I think we've decided that the rope doesn't work. And we're going to try some chain instead. And also turn the block sideways. But first, the lantern needed assembling. Some things are easier said than done. So this lovely lantern, these things are always so a bit weird to put together. So we're trying to work out how we're going to attach it to the rope or the chain or what. So this has been quite difficult to organise. The thing itself didn't want to go together properly. Then we were trying to decide whether a chain or a rope would look better, and I think we're going to have a mixture. But it is an absolutely gorgeous thing. And the chains just look lovely, I think, and the block and tackle thing is amazing. So, but it has been a little bit of a tricky person. Ooh. Yeah, so that's pretty nice, doesn't it?
Bit of a statement, isn't it?
So with the rope now firmly disregarded, it just needed something else. We found another piece of chain lurking in the barn and disguised the cable by winding it through. It's turned out to be a real statement and lights up that dark end of the room beautifully. So it's great to see the old mixer mixing away. At least it's not in the kitchen or bedroom this time. So Steve's now rendering over the breeze blocks in the laundry in preparation for the work surfaces to be installed. We did go to the Brico and found some ones that are lighter in colour than we'd previously chosen, so can't wait to see them in place. As anyone who owns an ancient house probably knows, nothing is in a straight line. The floor in here is really wonky and slopes down towards the cold room, so it all looks a bit cock-eyed to start with, but Steve always battles on, no matter what.
So there's the first support rail going in for the laundry room work surfaces. Plan de travail in French.
Plan de travail,
Plan de
oui.
travail.
The pâté.
Roughly translated, plan works.
Yeah.
Plan de travail. But because the floor in here is so slopey that way, we've got to have it low in this corner, which is fine because the washing machine and tumble dryer are going to stand on the worktop here and here.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And because it's a bit lower, it's going to be easier for loading and unloading straight into a laundry basket and all that sort of thing.
Oh, there's the laundry basket mentioned again.
Yeah. Not my department, I'm afraid. I do screws and nails. Now, a normal worktop is about 90, 80 something, 88, 89, 90 off the ground. Like there, for instance, 90.
Yeah.
But here, in this corner, it is 76. There's
Yeah, that's
14 difference.
yes, amazing. And the funny thing is, when you look at it, it doesn't look that different, but it just makes the beam up above.
Makes me feel very tall.
You are very
standing in
tall.
this
As you said, 6'3" in socks,
corner. Yeah.
thick
I'm
socks.
actually very tall for a short bloke. So yeah, so that's in level. In fact, I'm going to double check that now. Bear with me.
Oh no.
I mean, the black line on the wall was drawn with the laser level, so it should be level. I mean, how do I do it for the money? What money?
Yeah, Charlene. Bubble stick for you.
Bubble stick.
With the laundry bubbling along nicely, something needed doing to the shower room next door. It's a perfectly usable room, but needed some updating. I mentioned before we were thinking of a laminate floor, and it turned out quite well after a bit of levelling of the concrete underneath. And it made the whole room a little brighter. Then Steve had a master plan.
Today, I have decided that I can't stand this modern door on the downstairs toilet shower room. So, having a lovely old oak door, just going begging because another project has changed slightly. I'm going to get rid of this door and change it for something a bit more fitting for the house, a bit more suitable. Right, so a few hours later, and the old oak door is installed in the downstairs shower room toilet. Got rid of that horrible modern abomination, and now got a lovely old, a very nice handle. So this is the same door from the inside. Found this beautiful old catch.
So yeah, beautiful door. Obviously not been painted yet, but it's the door. Well, we've said before, it's the one from the stairs. Yeah, been a bit of a change in here. Looks a little bit nicer. Flooring looks great. Nice new toilet seat. Accessories. Nice little mirror. And a new shower cubicle, which is fantastic. It looks really good. It was a bit of a naughty thing again, because the shower tray itself is indeed 80 centimetres square, and so we bought an 80 centimetres square shower cubicle. But if you look very carefully down the bottom, there are extra tiles which we forgot to take into account. So Steve went back and bought some melamine, this stuff here, and built a little cabinet, little extra bit that basically looks like it's always been there, and now it fits. So it's amazing. Looks good. Well done, that Steve, again. So perfect. So do you want to tell the little story about what happened?
Okay, walk this way. The incident happened in this room here.
Oh no.
So we're both going to have to go in here and shut the door. So after fitting this door 8.7 million times, I discovered that it was dragging on this beam. Just the wheel that's in there,
Yeah.
it runs on the metal, was just catching on this edge of this beam here. So I got my grinder out and I started grinding. And of course I found a piece of metal.
Of course you did.
A big thick old nail. So I had to start grinding that away. And as I was grinding it away, there's quite a lot of dust in here from that. And what's that smell? No, the wood's not burning. I mean, the metal nail got a bit hot, but anyway. And then the room started to get a little bit smoky.
Oh God.
What on? Ow!
Oh no!
My head was on
Oh my God. Terrible. Let's see.
I don't know.
Don't think the bald patch is not there.
Yeah, I can afford to spare a bit.
You can actually, yeah. Got lots of it. Oh my goodness, how scary. Oh, horrible.
So that was our first unintentional fire at the forge.
So this door has gone from the bottom of the stairs to a coat hook in the kitchen to the shower room door, while this little door was in our barn and will now be used in the kitchen. Got it?
So in our current house, we had this fairly rotten. I think it was probably a door off one of the little chicken houses or pig houses or something, pigsties, because it was nowhere near a full height door. It was only about waist height, a bit more than waist height. Extremely rotten at the bottom, but from about halfway up it was sound wood. So the first attempt at the coat hooks was nice, liked it a lot, but Joe really fancied something like that. Sort of half wonky cut off at the bottom, and so now it's got the pewter coat hooks on it. So last night, this was in the kitchen at the other house, and I got her with a big black marker pen to draw a line where she wanted it cut and made wonky, and I've cut it exactly on the line. So it is to the client's specification.
And we found this little box on Facebook Marketplace. It's leather, sort of brushed leather, and it's a seat, but it opens like that. So it's very sweet, but I think I just got a feeling it might be a bit small. But we'll have to see. I think when there's coats hanging on that thing, it will look quite nice. And once the wall's painted and everything. And we don't want massive great things in here anyway, so...
Well, we're in the room.
But yeah, I really love that. I think it's great. But what I was thinking I was going to do was to see if I can find something, some little jewels or something, or glass beads, just to put in here, just to stick in, just to give it a bit of je ne sais quoi. So another beautiful day. I have to say it was very, very cold this morning. It was -5 when Steve went to work. Yes, it was. Birds arguing with me. Ooh. Look at this. I mean, it's just beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely fantastic. I know I've shown this shot to you before, but it's just lovely. And right through there, there are a load of beehives. I think the farmer sells honey and things, so that would be nice. But that's so nice. But the big problem we've got is that we are going to have to fence this great big garden. There's obviously lots of gaps, so if we look round, I think we're going to want to put a gate over here somewhere and then fence the rest. There is a big gap between the fence, between the trees just there. So we might put another gate there, but it's got to be fenced all the way around, obviously, because of naughty Bright who can just escape from anything. So yeah, I think it's going to look great. But we've budgeted for it, so we're hoping that we'll be able to actually say, I was going to say borrow something, but Steve's digger has got an attachable part that you can attach the things that put the stakes into the ground. So hopefully we'll do that, and then it'll all be fenced. It'll only be done with chicken wire or something, because actually from a distance you can't see it. But it's hopefully it'll be all right.
So another busy week has flown by. See you next time when the laundry gets some additional furniture and the weather turns. So it's goodbye from me and it's goodbye from him and her. À la semaine prochaine.